So I'm Cam Dolan. I played number 8, and I played for the USA Eagles and the San Diego Legion.
It's a half break here from AJ McGinty. Flicks it over the top to Manius on the outside. Beautiful support play. It is Cam Dolan for the first try in the game, and it's Champagne Rugby in San Diego.
How long have we been in?
We've been in for 5 minutes and 30 seconds.
Oh, it feels like a lifetime.
We'll be in here for 8 minutes. It's been made up for today.
If there's been one team to come out of left field ahead of next year's Rugby World Cup, it's been the US Eagles. One man instrumental to their recent success is 6'6" flanker Cam Dolan. After a stint in Europe, the Florida native returned to his homeland last season to play in the newly formed Major League Rugby.
I think as a kid, it's always been a goal of mine to be a professional athlete of some sort. You know, growing up, I played every sport in America that we're used to, at least. You know, baseball, basketball, ice hockey. You know, I played them year round, and I just kind of got burnt out on them by 15 years old. Because I just all year, every year for 10+ years of organized sports, and then I took a little bit of time off, and then rugby came about, and it's all been positive experiences since then.
For the corner, Dolan's got a double. Can you believe it? Cam Dolan has struck in the 14th minute.
So I had a buddy of mine in high school, a guy I had played football with. I wasn't playing any sports at the time, and he came up and said, "Hey, why don't you come play rugby?" So his dad was the coach. They kind of brought it to the school, and I went out to the first practice, and I fell in love with it from there on out. So I had a really good game back in November of 2013 against the New Zealand Maori. That whole tour kind of went well for me, and I had a teammate on my USA team at the time, Samu Manoa, who's been quite good around the world. Northampton watched his game, and had asked him about me, and they sent a scout down, and next week sent me an offer. That first year, I'd say, was just really exciting stuff. Like just wanted to be out there and play. And then kind of as you go from there, it's like, all right. It's not just about playing. It's now starting to, all right, how can I take it to the next level, to the next level, to the next level? I guess it would have been October of 2017. Matt Hawkins, who's the general manager of the San Diego Legion here, and Rob Hoadley had contacted me and asked me if I was interested. And San Diego, California, it's hard to say no to that, really.
Cam's a great teammate. He's got talent out of the wazoo. The guy can do things on a rugby field. He's general. He knows the lineouts. He's a very valuable forward, and he's got X factor. So being on the field with Cam, he's just one of those guys that I know if he's on my team, we have a chance to win.
Oh, it was miserably hot in Houston that week. Like, there was a couple of sessions where it was real tough to grind through. The ball was sweaty. The heat was miserable. I think it was like 34 degrees and 100% humidity.
McGinty goes up, though, and chases this one now. It's outside the 22, the ball bounces up, McGinty has it! Genius! Conversation, the Terminator is in! The United States take the lead! It's scintillating stuff! Raise your hands, Henko, Conversation! What a score!
Everything was just going well. The boys were competing well. The boys were pushing each other all week, and that obviously just carries over into the game. And we stayed in the arm wrestle, and when you it's 65th minute, when you have a little lead and you have that confidence, it's easy to stay in that arm wrestle, especially when you're on the verge of making history for your country, which is great.
Undefeated Scotland for the first time in history, 27 years after they lost to the Scottish 15.
Just playing for your country is, such an honor. I've been lucky enough to do it 37 times now. World Cup's kind of every rugby player's dream. A lot of confidence. The boys are playing full-time professional here. That's kind of that formula you need, at least to be able to compete. We're all athletes and we're all competitors, and we're all going to leave it all out there every time we play. As long as we know we played, to our strengths, you know what I mean? And played how we could for 80+ minutes, you can't ever really be that upset with the result. As long as we're continuously getting better and continuously, at least striving to do it, we're going to be quite happy campers, I guess.